So in this video, I'm going to share with you the first 3 steps that you need to take, or 3 very important steps that you need to take if you desire to have financial independence or financial freedom, and see what that means to you. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this video if you have a desire to become financially independent and financially free someday. My name is Paris Clough. I'm a financial coach, and I absolutely love helping people manage, protect, and grow their money. In this video, I'm going to share with you one of the fastest, most efficient ways to create and build what I call your MBA. That's right, your massive bank account. If you want to achieve or build a massive bank account, then make sure you hit like and subscribe, and you stay tuned to the videos that I have coming for you, because I'm going to teach you how to become financially independent and build a massive bank account. All right, honestly, the first step to building financial independence is to understand that you can do it. You actually have the capacity to do it. The skills necessary to build and create a financial independence and financial freedom are totally learnable, and you can learn them. And so I want to share with you first and foremost and give you some hope that you can learn to become financially independent, financially free, and you can achieve it if you desire it. You have to have a why big enough, because you're going to be tempted to stop. You're going to be tempted to and sidetracked with distractions. You're going to have all kinds of things come at you. Once you make a decision to follow this road of financial independence, you're going to have a lot of distractions come your way. So do you have the strength? Do you have the willpower? Do you have the discipline to stay the course and hit your goals? That's going to be a question that you're going to have to answer on your own. Until then, listen to the next 3 things that I think you're going to really need to know in order to build wealth, some how-tos. Once you find out the why, which is your job, then I'm going to show you the how-tos. Okay, the first step to financial independence and building your massive bank account is to create a positive cash flow. You have to manage your expenses, and discipline your spending such that you're eliminating the waste. A lot of people are spending money on things that they don't really need to be spending money on. And you're probably going to be shocked to find out how many dollars are being wasted on things that you don't even need or want anymore. So make sure that you're tracking your expenses. The first thing you want to do is look at your bank statements, look at if you use an app or if you use online, just look at all your bank statements, your credit card statements. Just figure out, what are you really spending money on every single month, and track that. Become aware of what you're spending money on and if it's really bringing the value to your life that you want it to bring. If it is, keep it. If it isn't, it's time to get rid of it. That's the number one thing that you can do in order to create financial independence, is to get disciplined with your spending, manage your expenses, and eliminate waste. Okay, so I actually wrote an ebook exactly detailing how to free up your cash flow, how to make sure that you remove the waste from your spending. So if you want to have a free copy of that ebook, go ahead and download that in the comments below. I have a link. Click that link, download the free ebook, and it will take you step by step with how you can eliminate the waste in your spending. Okay, so the second thing is that once you've created a positive cash flow, once you've figured out that you have more money coming in, and you've disciplined your expenses, you've disciplined your spending, and you've eliminated the waste, the first step that you want to do is you want to take a look at whatever debts you have. You've probably overspent in your past, and now you have consequences of that, where you might be in debt. If you're in debt, you're going to want to get out of debt as fast as possible. Before you get out of debt, though, I highly recommend that you build a cushion. You build a buffer, what I call a buffer. It's a month's worth of savings, or even if it's just $1,000 or $2,000, I would say get a buffer, because the first thing that happens when you start to really change is you're going to want to go back to some of those old bad habits, where if an emergency comes up or something unexpected happens to you, you're going to want to pull out the credit card and charge it like you used to. And that's not your new habit. Your new habit is that you're going to say, wait a minute, I've got $1,000 or I got $2,000 of savings. I'm going to spend my savings and use my savings to buy or pay for this emergency or pay for this unexpected expense. So build that buffer zone first. I would say $1,000 or $2,000, maybe $3,000. If you really want to get good, build a month for sure, 1 month of buffer, and then start hammering down on your debts. Once you're on track to get out of debt, which I'll do another video on, and I've done other videos before on how to get out of debt quickly and efficiently, but once you're on track to get out of debt, and after you've gotten out of debt, then you really want to build a bigger cushion. Build a savings account that's really robust, a general savings account. Build a savings account where if you want to buy something in the future, like a car, or maybe even go on a vacation, or maybe you want to have just enough money set aside that if anything happens, you're going to be okay. And that's where you set aside the 3 to 6 months worth of income so that you have that money set aside in that savings. Please don't start investing where you're going to go out and really good and go for it with your money. Don't start investing until you have a strong foundation of savings. You want to have a cushion, because if you're up there walking the high wire of investments, you're going to want to have that safety net down below so that if you fall into something that's way safer. So please, before you start really getting into investing, build a strong, solid foundation of savings. And frankly, you could do it at the same time, but just make sure that you're building that strong cushion before you get out in investing. Before I get into the last step, I want to make sure that you know about an app that I use and have starting to use. I really like it because it's absolutely built for somebody who wants to obtain financial independence. It's an app called WiseFi, and I love it. I know the CEO, and I'm actually in a program where we're in contact on a regular basis so that I can give feedback. And if you want to try this app, there's a link in the description below for a free 30-day trial. You can try this app, you can see how it works, you can go through the process of setting it up, you can link all your accounts, you can categorize all your transactions. It really is a fun way for you to keep track of everything that you're doing with your money. And then it gives you the opportunity to see when you'll be out of debt, gives you the opportunity to see when you'll achieve your financial independence, and it gives you the opportunity to run scenarios so that if you want to see, well, what if this or what if that, you can see how it will affect your financial independence date, your get out of debt free date. So make sure that you click the link in the description below, sign up for WiseFi. It's a free 30-day trial. And then after that, it's a very low cost, but I highly recommend it. I'm using it and I love it. The third and final phase is you want to monitor this and keep track of it on a regular basis. Every month, every quarter, you want to come in, you want to keep track, you want to make sure you're on track. It's great to change and make changes and have new habits come in, but unless you're working with a coach or you're working with somebody else, sometimes those habits are hard to maintain long term. So if you really want to get into it and you really want to make sure that you're doing the right things, make sure that every month you're setting aside time, every quarter you're setting aside time to really dive in and make sure you're on track. Stay accountable to yourself. If you need help being accountable, or if you need help with somebody to hold you accountable, make sure you hit me up. Down below, I'll put a link in there where I can help you as a financial coach, help you keep accountable, stay accountable, and help you reach your goals more quickly and more efficiently. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're doing everything you can to build your massive bank account. Have a great day.